All right, so finishing up example 3. Separate the variables, integrate both sides, we get this. Do some algebra tricks, move things around, we get this. Plug in 0, 185, we get C is 110. Now we're ready to solve for K because we can plug in 150 for temperature, 30 for T, and now I've got some algebra ahead of me to solve for K. This is one of those cases where I would like to go fast, but sometimes I can't based on your algebra ability. If I subtract 75 and then divide by 110, I get that. Subtract 75 from both sides, divide by 110. What do you want to do next? By the way, we're done with calculus for this problem. This is all algebra from here on out. What's that? Natural log both sides. So natural log of 75 over 110 equals 30k. So k equals natural log 75 over 110 all over 30. And so now our problem is solved or defined. Like, we've got everything we need, the equation with k. Now we just need to worry about answering the questions. What is the temperature after 45 minutes? So how will I find that? Plug in 45. So 110 e to the k times 45 plus 75. And without a calculator, like on the test you won't have a calculator, you could stop there. Like, that's a safe stop because you've told me what k is. Everything else is calculator ready, so that's the exact answer. Now, that's not real helpful, like in terms of, is it too hot to eat or too hot to touch, or, does the answer make sense? We would need a calculator, but without a calculator, that would be my safe stop answer. I'm curious if I did things right. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the problem. So there's k, and then 110 e to the 45k plus 75, and here's the moment of truth if this answer makes sense. 136.93. I'd say that makes pretty good sense. It follows the pattern there. When will the turkey have cooled to 100? So how will I answer part B? Plug in 100 for the temperature and solve for T. So 100 equals 110 e to the kt. I'm still writing k because I don't want to write out the decimal and I don't want to write all this. I've defined k, so I can just now use k in my calculator when I need it. Plus 75. So now I'm solving for t. K is a constant. It's not a variable. I know what it is, so I can still just kind of work with it there. So 25 over 110 equals e to the kt. And then natural log both sides. So natural log of 25 over 110, all divided by k. Will tell me what t is. And again, as a no calculator test, that would be the final answer. That's not real helpful, but that is correct. 116.055. So after 100 116 minutes, it's down to 100 degrees. So after 2 hours, it's down to 100 degrees. I guess that makes sense because the cooling slows down, right? The closer it is to room temperature, the less quickly it cools.